Hello everyone. In this video we're going to look at how to sketch, and just sketch, an example of a logic game's match, a matching game. Okay? But before I jump into it with my very expertly drawn grids over here, let's just do a quick review of what the three main types of games are and what we're looking for. How do we determine something's matching, strict sequencing, or distribution? All right. So real quickly with the blue grid. Let's talk about this. So, three games: strict sequencing, matching, distribution. The two criteria that we have would be order and repetition. Strict sequencing. Order matters, right? Where something is placed. If something's first, second, or third, that counts. So that's important for strict sequencing. And likewise, we are not allowed to repeat things with strict sequencing. Once a piece is played, it's done. Okay? Now, with a matching game, the order doesn't matter. We don't care about what comes first or second, anything like that. And also, we are allowed to repeat. Matching typically means I've got a certain number of things I have to choose from, and which ones do I want? I could get more than one of the same thing. Like, for example, in this game, here's what we're talking about with shirts. I might be able to get more than one red shirt, right? I can repeat that characteristic. That's fine. Okay? Now, with distribution, also, order doesn't matter, but in this case, what does matter. Oh, actually, excuse me. Let me back that up. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was right the whole time. Sorry about that. Okay, yes, order doesn't matter with distribution. We're just trying to lay things out, in a certain, among these different groups. But in this case, similarly to strict sequencing, we're not allowed to repeat things. Okay, but more on that as we go, but for today, what we're going to be dealing with is a matching game. So I just wanted to kind of draw your attention to this is how you know you're dealing with a matching game. We are not allowed to, well, we are allowed to repeat stuff, and order doesn't matter. And let's just looking at this game, let's see why those situations occur. All right, so we have stores that sell these shirts in these different sizes and in red, yellow, or blue. Casey buys exactly 3 shirts, okay? But then what we say here is a shirt type contains both the size and color, does not buy 2 shirts of the same type. So I can't repeat, in a sense, getting the same size and color, but I am allowed to repeat sizes, individual sizes and colors. So that gets me to this. Repetition's allowed. Order doesn't matter because it's not asking us which shirt did Casey buy first or last. So we can safely conclude this is a matching game. All right, now what I did with here is set up this grid to indicate the information that we are given, right? The shirts, small, medium, and large sizes, and these different colors. So let's do this for a minute here. I'm going to say that this stands for small, medium, and large. That's the sizes. And then here are the colors. We've got red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue. Okay. And then we have to buy exactly 3. And then it looks like this rule states here, Casey does not buy 2 shirts of the same type. So that means once I've bought a shirt in whatever this, like small red, I can't do it twice, right? So no repeats in that sense. Then we've got Casey does not buy both a small shirt and a large shirt. So let's just write this down. No type repeats. Number 2, we've got Casey does not buy both a small and a large shirt. No small and large. Small plus large, that means no. Can't do that. All right, which means, I'll come back to that in a second. Number 3, no small red shirts are available. Well, that means I can just cross this category out entirely, right? No small red shirts are available, and also no large blue shirts. So that's large and blue, so we can cross these out here. Okay, so that's just, we took care of that. Those are the X's. Okay, so let's think about these rules here. What can I fill in? I need to fill in 3 of these slots, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm buying 3 shirts, and I've got these different spaces available. 7 possibilities, okay? But notice with rule number 2, it says I can't do a small plus a large. So that would mean that if I pick a large, I can't, then I'm automatically not allowed to get anything in the small category. So that would force me to either I'd have to do large and then 2 medium, or a 2 large and 1 medium. And same thing here with the smalls, right? I know I can do, if I pick a small, I would then be forced to do either 2 smalls and a medium, or 1 small and 2 mediums. So it looks like we've kind of restricted what our options are, just using with this rule right here, knowing that we have to pick out 3 three things, is that I could say the pattern is going to be either I could do small, small, medium, small, medium, medium, or I could do large, medium, medium, large, large, medium, or the third possibility could be that I could just buy all mediums. So see that? There's 5 different possible combinations that I could do in order to keep our rules here. I can't fill in anything specific. I don't know exactly which one of these mediums that he or she purchased or larges or anything like that, but I do know based on the kind of the powerhouse rule for number 2 that I'm going to be down to one of these combinations here. Okay? Now, I'm going to just, same as usual, I'm going to pause that, show you the questions here, and I would encourage you to pause the video, take a screenshot, and see if you can handle these on your own.